welcome back. Way, knock the camera over. Need to have a bit of a tidy up on this bench. And then we're going to look at doing the drive shafts next. Get the drive shafts all suited and booted, and then we can move on to the front hubs, stripping them down a bit more by the knuckle joints and doing those. Because yeah, I keep putting off this front suspension. We need to get it back onto four wheels, then we can start the engine, check the clutch, check it's all fluids, get the thing moving. And yeah, amazing that would be, actually driving the car out. So yeah, let's crack on. Okay, what I need to do is replace these two boots. And so yeah, we need to be able to slip these boots over somehow, so I need to see if I can take one of these joints off either end. I need to decide which one. But as I said, you can get tools that stretch boots over, big cone. So I might have a think and a play, but I can cut these off for now and then see where we're going. Alright, I don't know if people saw what I did there, but I used a big hammer and kept the rubber boot on to give it a bit of protection, and basically bashed down, and basically there's like a little circlip in the end there, so it's just a clip fit. But sometimes if the clips have been replaced, they can be a right pain to get on and off, especially when you're dealing with it in the car. But yeah, having a big hammer and having the boot on there just to protect it, because what happens is you end up smashing the end of the CV joint to bits if you're not careful. Again, proper tools I'm sure, and as I said, you can get that cone boot thing to force boots over a CV joint without taking them off, so whatever floats your boat. But I had a big effing hammer to hand. Okay, got new boots to put on. They come with just a standard tie wraps for these ones, because they're just cheap and cheerful ones off eBay. They're not too bad, but what I do prefer is to use the metal ones, and you can actually buy, but I'd like to use it, but I can't find my other parts to it, is you can buy like a length of CV boot tie wrap out of metal. It comes with a load of clips as well, and it comes with a little tool, and then you can just make your own tie wraps to any length you want, CV boot ties. And you get them nice and tight, but sadly I can't find the little ends, so I'm just going to go with the tie wraps for now. It's not too bad to do in situ either, to be honest, later on, and you know, we'll just see how it goes. So I've just cleaned up the ends. Comes with some more CV grease, so you need to put some of that in there. Don't go overboard, you don't need all of it normally. So yeah, let's build this up. Alright, one drive shaft's done. I've left the clip off this inner CV boot for the moment, because to push it through the subframe you need to just take the boot off, because it's just a fraction too wide. Don't know why they didn't make the subframes a little bit bigger, but I guess I think the original mount on the Mark 1s, the CV joints were bolted together and stuff, so you could take them off easily without a problem. So yeah, so we left that off, just slide that through, then once it's under the car I'll put the tie wrap back on. What I found best is, what I didn't do this time, was leave your tie wraps off, even the small ones, while you get the boot and the CV joint on, because it really helps just twist the boot on. But yeah, I'm not 100% happy with these clips, but we'll see how we go, and obviously see how long the CV boots last. What do you expect? £6 off eBay. Alright, time to do the other side. Just a quick comparison between the old and new CV boots. Obviously, maybe these mostly aren't genuine, but they're pattern as well. Maybe these are pattern as well, sold for minis. Definitely less corrugated bits, definitely not as springy. But what I've noticed on these ones is they have a lot bigger depth to them, because I think a lot of the times they suffer from this bit, this very edge one, the biggest ridge, ends up rubbing sometimes on things, and so that's what causes them to split. So I think a lot of these new pattern ones have a much longer edge to them before they start. But I don't know. It's better or worse, who knows, mostly worse. Okay, that's the other drive shaft done. Again, left the clip off. Can't remember. Thought there was a helpful hint that I remembered, but I can't even remember it now. So, oh well. I'm sure you guys will struggle next time. So yeah, might pop them on the car now, just to get them in there and stop the oil draining out, because it's sort of leaking slightly out of the bungs that my dad put in. And so they'll be ready for the hubs to go on. Alright, let's get these bad boys fitted to the car and see if we've got any issues. Tie wrap, pliers, and cutters. Yep, cool. That would be a hell of a lot easier on a ramp. First problem I had was, well, the main problem I had was that I put the CV joint into the gearbox, boshed it in, lovely. But because it's at an angle, the drive shaft, trying to get the CV boot back onto it before doing the clip was a pain in the arse. So I couldn't do it. So I had to take the CV joint back out again and have it balanced between the subframe. Then put the CV clip on when the inner CV joint's in the right position, it's not under load. Do the clip up nice and tight, then pop it back in. So the key thing is do the clip before you put the CV joint into the gearbox. Alright, passenger side. Alright, that's the drive shafts in. If anyone comments and saying, no, you should have used those metal clips, don't use the plastic ones, they're crap, they're rubbish. Yeah, listen to the people that do the comments, because yeah, should have used the metal ones, and I will be replacing those with the metal ones at some point. You can definitely tell that. They're just a pain in the ass, they stretch a bit. Although the metal ones can be a pain in the ass as well to fit, but you know, if you get the metal ones right, they're good. Plastic ones, even if you get them right, they still stretch. So I think that'll be it for this video. We might just do one more. Alright, I just had to do this. Put the old seat in. Oh. Wow, didn't fall through, so that's good. Wow, this is the first time I've actually sat in this car. It didn't come with seat, well the seats did come with it, but they weren't actually in the car. So yeah. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Don't think it'll start. No, I haven't got a fuel tank in the back. So yeah, wow. That's a big moment, this actually. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Feels good. Tiny these cars, aren't they? I don't know why I get tiny cars. Alright, till next time. Brilliant. Sat in my car.